Good morning, Zio here, and today we're talking Final Fantasy XIV Square Enix, because even they are not immune to Blizzard-like issues. So, grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? But yeah, I said Blizzard-like, but come on, this is every game ever at this point. The only difference, of course, is Blizzard actually has money, while Square apparently does not have a lot of money. Okay, I take that back. Square. Wow. Bing, bing, bing. Anyway, Square has a ton of money, not gonna lie. However, Final Fantasy XIV does not, which a lot of people don't seem to actually know for whatever reason is Final Fantasy XIV's budget is like not even a fraction of what World of Warcraft gets from Blizzard and Activision each year to do its thing, right? And it's done this game on a fraction of that budget. Now, we're talking about this because I know somebody out there is going to go look at my stuff and go, why didn't you talk about this? This was bad. This looks bad on Final Fantasy XIV and all this other stuff. And give me 1 second to silence this because, yeah. Anyway. And, somebody's going to eventually say that at some point in time. This looks bad. Why you no talk? You don't want to talk because it's bad, right? And it's like, not really, because there's not a whole lot to criticize here. I know I criticize Blizzard when, say, Diablo 2 launches or something, and the network is so messed up that it can't do anything because they have the budget for this sort of stuff. They should have known what was coming down the pipeline because they had the same problem with Diablo 3. I guarantee they are probably going to have the same problem with Diablo 4 when it launches. They had the same problem with other games that they have launched in the past. And dog, are you okay? Are you gonna live? Wow. Anyway, please don't throw up there. Go find a pad or do it on the hardwood. I don't know. Anyway, so Final Fantasy XIV, of course, works with a fraction of the budget, which of course then somebody like me is going to look at that and go, they're actually doing the best that they can with what they have. Plus, setting up servers and all this other stuff isn't as easy as snapping your fingers. It might be easy for somebody like Microsoft or Activision or EA to snap their fingers and make servers appear because they have the money, right? They're the big giants with the money. Nintendo, for example, could probably do that. Nintendo, you need a much better online experience. Like, seriously, Nintendo, what the fuck are you doing? You're still behind. Anyway, sorry. They have not given Final Fantasy XIV a budget that it deserves. Now, supposedly, according to rumors and stuff, that will be changing after Endwalker. Starting next year, apparently they are going to be getting an increase in budget, which will be great because I can't wait to see what comes out of the Final Fantasy XIV team after they have more money available to them. But anyway, so there's been issues, right? A lot of login issues for Final Fantasy XIV, and they are offering 7 free days. That is not something that you would see out of Blizzard. I'm just gonna come out and say it right now. I don't remember the last time Blizzard has ever fudged up a launch and said, here's free time or anything else like that in response for their mess up. See, when it comes down to it, this is usually how it goes. Blizzard will make an announcement. We are well aware of insert error here. We are looking into this. Sorry for the inconvenience. That is usually the Blizzard way of handling this. For Square, on the other hand, for Final Fantasy XIV, Yoshi P himself, of course, came out in a video and, publicly apologized to the fans in person. Well, in person as one can through video, of course. Which is just leagues above what you get from World of Warcraft. The other thing they're actually explaining what the issues are, right? So they've explained the issues. They released this thing on the Lodestone, which is their internet stuff, and this stuff needs to be fixed. Like navigating the Lodestone, the Mog Station stuff is just kind of nightmarish if you have no idea what you're doing. Anyway, but they did go ahead and release some statements on this regarding the congestion. They actually you're saying here's the issues. Here's the errors that we're getting, and here's what we have found to be the cause of said errors, and we're going to try and rectify these issues, which is leagues ahead of what Blizzard has ever done for World of Warcraft or anything else, to be totally honest. They're just like, we're aware of the issue, and then if maybe later it's a persistent problem, they'll finally do a thing. But the turnaround for this has been quite quick. But apparently, regarding the congestion situation, currently all worlds across all regions have been hit the logging cap for an extremely long period of time. As we were mentioning yesterday, apparently they have added over 1 million accounts in the recent times. So yeah, they have hit their cap, they have hit their load at the maximum amount, which I don't think they had ever thought was going to be possible. I mean, heck, sure, I honestly I knew eventually one day Blizzard was never going to be the top dog, right? But hey, doggo, get off my dust. Anyway, I should try to eat my shiny math rocks. I never really knew when that time was ever going to come where I was like, Blizzard is no longer the top of the food chain. And that time is, recently, right? That time is now, essentially. So Final Fantasy XIV clearly is at the top of the food chain, no matter what you want to talk about. Say, RuneScape or this, that, and the other ESO. And no, Final Fantasy XIV is clearly on the top of the food chain for the MMO market at this moment. Anyway, so they have hit their limit. Let's see, logins have reached hardware limit, and as a result, logging in has required an extremely long time, especially during peak hours, where players tend to seek, player activity increases. Regarding the game time compensation due to congestion, considering that we are asking players to wait in queues for extremely long periods of time, and an ongoing situation makes it difficult to play normally, we have decided that during the official release of Endwalker on December 7th, we will be granting 7 days of free time to all players who own the full version of the game and have an active subscription. This also includes players who are currently playing on 30-day free period, included with the registration, the full version of the game, and those with multiple accounts. So yeah, they're right across the board. Doesn't matter what kind of subscription model you're currently working on. If you've got the free 30 days, they're giving you 7 additional days of subscription for that. Furthermore, we may give additional free game time depending on further developments on the congestion situation. The timing at which the free game time will be provided, as well as any additional extensions, will be announced at a later time. We truly appreciate your cooperation and patience regarding this congestion situation. Regarding the errors while waiting on logins, you've got the dreaded error 2002. There are apparently 2 primary causes, and I'm going to link this down below if you want to go ahead and take a look at it, because this is a lot to read, and yeah, we're going to be here for a while. But they go into the primary causes of that. The errors 4004, 5003, and 5006. They, of course, talk about that as well. And dog, will you stop? The dog is tearing up a box now. She's going after a box. Anyway, peak hours of congestion through the congestion status may vary for a logical data center. I'd like to share information gathered peak hours. So, you've got all of that. inactivity while using dance emotes and attacking striking dummies. We have received feedback regarding players who are allegedly using dance emotes or attacking strike dummies in order to bypass the automatic logouts and that occur after 30 minutes of inactivity. However, these methods cannot bypass the automatic logout. When player characters are left inactive in these states, their status is automatically changed to away from keyboard when they are eventually automatically logged out. So yeah, they went ahead and dispelled the rumor that was going around, because that's something that people do in this game. Is we're used to hanging around all day AFK still, but with the influx of so many new players, they had to implement their before the expansion logout procedures, as I like to call them, because they did the same thing with the last one. And the last one is where I started playing the game, right? Where I actively started playing this game was right before the launch of Shadowbringers. Yeah, it was right before the launch of Shadowbringers, right? Yeah, I believe so. Anyway, where they would be like, okay, here's the deal. You're AFK for so long, doesn't matter what you're doing, you're getting the boot because many players are trying to come in and do things. And then after so long, after the game releases and stuff, it goes back to normal. However, it's going to be an interesting thing to see, because they have so many new players now. They may actually have to wind up building new servers, to be totally honest. Automatic logout due to inactivity during end credits. We received reports of players being automatically logged out during the ending credits of A Realm Reborn Heavensward due to 30. Upon investigation, we discovered that the procedure for avoiding automatic logouts was missing from the end credits, for which I am truly sorry. As for the end credits of Endwalker, this procedure is included and you will no longer be logged out. We apologize for the inconvenience, and when viewing the... Wow, okay, I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently that was a thing, and they've apologized and are working on that too. So yeah. Final Fantasy 14 is working on things, and hopefully we'll be able to get in and do stuff. And I actually need to register a thing, or I need to go onto the Mog Station and look for a thing, because I want a new outfit. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.